A very good morning to my dear student. Hope you are well and fine. Welcome to my class. So today we will be discussing about the legal rights of the consumer. In our last class we have discussed about the consumer awareness, food adulteration of the consumer, okay, and the rights of the consumer, duties of the consumer we have discussed. So today we'll be discussing about the consumer rights, okay, that is legal rights. There are normally two legal rights of the consumer which is described in the chapter, that is COPRA, 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 that is Consumer Protection Act 1986, and RTI, Right to Information. So let us continue with our today's class. Let us see. So what are they? Okay. Legal rights. Okay, two legal rights. COPRA and RTI. COPRA means Consumer Protection Act, and RTI means Right to Information. So COPRA, okay, it was founded in the year 1986, okay, 1986, and it came into force in 1st July 1987, okay, and it was amended 3 times. This COPRA was amended 3 times, that is, which is here 1991, 1993 and 2002. Okay, the motive behind the formation of the COPRA is to protect the rights of the consumer, to fight for the rights of the consumer, how the consumers are exploited, to look after that, to fight for it, to raise the voice against the exploitation of the consumer. Okay, so how to raise the voice? How to raise the voice? Through whom? So through the court. Yes, you will approach through the court. So when the COPRA was formed, through COPRA only, the 3-tier system was formed. Last time I told you, last class. Okay, 3-tier system was formed. So what are the 3-tier system? Let's see. What are the 3-tier system? Okay, you can see now. Three-tier system. Okay, 3-tier system means the court, formation of the court at district level, at state level, and national level. So this district level, state level and national level means in the 3 level the court was formed. Okay, if the complaint, okay, or grievances is of minimum amount, then the case can be heard in district level. If the case is up to 1 crore rupees, okay, then the case can be heard at state level. And if the case is, if the grievances is up to more than 1 crore, then the case will be proceeded towards the national level. These 3 levels are very important. Okay, 3 level court. Okay, that is known as 3-tier system. What are 3-tier system? 3-tier system is the system where the court are formed at 3 levels. That is district level, state level and national level. Okay, if the question comes, you write the answer in this form. Okay, so see here, what are the main features of this? Okay, I am reading it out. Okay, hear it. Okay, the act applies to all goods and services. This act, it is applicable for all the goods and services. Whatever goods and services are available, okay, it is applicable for all the goods and services. Okay, it covers all sectors. It covers all the sectors, whether it is public sector or whether it is private sector or whether it is cooperative sector. Whichever sector it belongs, it is applicable for all the sectors. All the sectors comes under this jurisdiction. Okay. Most important features of the act is that, as I have told, the formation of three-tier system. Okay. So see here, in our country, in more than 500 districts, the court is formed. Okay, more than 500 districts, the court is formed, and it fights for the 6 rights which I have told you. Okay, right to safety means right to protection against the marketing of the goods and services. That is right to safety means right to protect the marketing of goods and services. Okay, means which can be hazardous to the life. Okay, and right to be informed, as you have told, right to be informed about what? About the quality, quantity, potency, parity, standard and price of the goods. Means you have the right to be informed. Right to be informed about the quality, about the quantity, okay, about the parity, about the potency, and about the standard and about the rate also. You have the every right to be informed. Okay, right to be assured wherever possible access to a variety of goods and services at competitive prices. You are right to be assured. Assurance should be there. Okay, the right to be heard. You have the every right to hear. Okay, right to seek redressal against means where to go. Redressal. If you have any grievances, okay, somebody should be hearing you. Okay, that is what? Right to be heard. Right to redressal. Okay, against the unscrupulous product, against a bad product, against a inferior goods and all. Okay, the right to consumer education. Last one. You have it fights for the right to consumer education. You need to be educated. You need to be educated. How educated means you need to know about the product. You have the every right to know about the product, each and everything. Okay. Next, we come towards the RTI. Okay. So RTI. RTI stands for right to information. Right to information. So information adds something new to our awareness and removes doubt. It removes our doubt if we are informed about the product and all. Okay, like point number 2 it said that if you know about the quality and about the quantity, about the potency, about the parity, about the standard and price. If you know everything, then whatever doubt you have, it will be removed. It will be removed. So information add this thing. Okay, you have the right. Okay, you have each and every right. So Right to Information Act 2005 was passed on 15th of June. It was passed on 15th June 2005. 15 June 2005, and which came into force, and it came into force on 13 October 2005. So this RTI Act gives citizens of India access to records of the central and state government. It gives the records of the state and central government. But whatever records you want, okay, you can file a form. You can fill a form and you can ask. Okay, you can ask to the RTI officer. Okay, about the product and all everything. So the RTI officer will be liable. Will be liable to give the details. Okay, you have asked. Okay, so under the Act, right to information includes the following. So what? Okay, what are the details which includes in RTI? So just see on the blackboard. What you can request. Okay. request for information. You can request for information. You can take copies of documents. You can inspection of documents, records and works. You can inspect everything. You can take certified samples of materials. And you can obtain obtaining information in form of printouts, in form of printout, tapes, and you can obtain the information through printout, through tapes, okay, through video, through cassettes and any other electronic mode. You can even get through the pen drive also, okay, even the CD also, okay, you can get. So this is, okay, the RTI, okay. So process here, under the act, all authorities covered must appoint PIO. PIO stands for Public Information Officer, okay. Public Information Officer will be hearing your case, okay. They will work for the public, they will work for you. Public Information Officer, okay, is liable for the information. So if the Public Information Officer won't provide you information within 30 days, within 30 days, then the Public Information Officer will be liable, okay, to answer to the court why this thing happened. So see here, it is the obligation of PIO to provide information as desired. If the request is related or concerned to another public authority, it is his responsibility to forward the concerned part of the request to the other authority within period of 5 days. Besides, every public authority is also required to appoint assistant POI. The absence of authentic information on matters of public interest will encourage rumors. So therefore, this act will help the citizens to perform their fundamental duties. Okay. So minimum days which is required to be informed is 5 days. Within 5 days, he need to be informed, and it can be extended till 30 days. But minimum period which is said here is, okay, 5 days. Within 5 days of the case, the PIO should inform, and PIO should appoint the assistant PIO, Public Information Officer, okay, to receive the RTI requests and appeals, okay, for forwarding to the PIOs, because PIOs will be holding other difficult works, other important works. So assistant PIO will be there to receive all the appeals, okay, appeals and requests. Okay, so this is what in today's chapter RTI. Okay, so RTI, one more time I am saying you. First one, okay, COPRA, COPRA, Consumer Protection Act. So it was formed in the year 1986, and it was, okay, it came into force on 15th July, okay, so 1st July 1987, and it was amended in 3 times, 1991, 1993, and 2002. So it the full it worked for the safety of the product, and it includes all the types of goods which is manufactured. Okay, and with the formation of COPRA, the three-tier system was also formed. Three-tier system was also formed. Three-tier system is the court has three distinct level. That is your district. Okay, three distinct level. That is district level, state level, and national level. Okay, and whatever rights you have studied, it includes all the rights also. It includes all the rights, so that the consumer may be safeguarded. Okay, next we came towards the RTI, Right to Information Act. Okay, Right to Information Act 2005. Okay, 15th of June 2005 it was formed, and it came into force in 13 October 2005. So it also heard the grievances, but okay, so if you need the details information, okay, about the product, about the thing, whatever you had made the complaint, so you need the detailed record. Okay, who was the person who formed it, okay, how it was formed, everything, all the detail if you want. So you have to do RTI, means Right to Information. You have to, okay, suppose you want the detail of, okay, any product, okay, any product, take, okay, suppose BTNS product or whatever else, okay, so you need to do RTI. If you're doing RTI, then you will be getting all the details, all the information, all the details. Okay, so these are the, so what is this? Yeah, you can request for information. Okay, you can take copies of documents. You can take the copies, inspection of the documents, records, and work. So whatever work is there, whatever, okay, records are there, you can inspect it. Okay, you can take certified samples of materials of work. You can take the sample also, and you can obtain the printouts. You can obtain the printout, tape recorder, cassettes. Okay, you can get through pen drive and all. So you have this facility, means you will get all the informations. Okay, if you are asking, then you can get through printout. They will give the printout, or they will give, okay, the soft copy, or they will give through the cassettes, or they will give through the floppies and all. So whatever, okay, however you need, so they will provide you the information. It is their work. Okay, understood? So hope you understood. So this much for today. So after listening, after looking, after watching the videos, so do write your name in the comment box. Thank you.